Hi guys. Okay, so this is going to be our video on how to section our hair before we shampoo. This is going to be a really important step. Do not forget to section your hair before you get in a shower, or you're going to get your hair wet and it's going to be like a literal hot mess. So, first things first, what we need: our wet brush. And then I personally like to use bobble little hair ties and clips. It just helps me keep kind of like the different sections separated in my head when I'm washing. So I'm gonna go through first, and like we do at nighttime and throughout the day. Start at the bottom and brush my hair. So I think it's been 12 days since I washed my hair. So like I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty gross. It's time. But as it gets longer and you need like your hair washed, make sure you're brushing it, and make sure you brush it before you wash it, because those tangles are just gonna get worse in the shower. All right, everything is brushed through. So we're gonna section off all the hair that is in between the rows and on top of the rows. So I have a row and a half, but if you have one row or if you have 3 rows, it's gonna be different, and that's okay. You're gonna pick it up when I do mine. So you always start with the top. So I'm gonna literally feel on top of my first weft. So I'm just gonna grab the hair that's on top of my first weft. Just kind of with my fingers. This doesn't need to look perfect. You're just trying to get that hair kind of all put together. Make sure you grab the bangs in there. I'm gonna grab that. And then I put it towards the top of my forehead. And I'm just gonna make literally the world's ugliest one. Just something to get up there. And I like to make this one pretty tight because this is gonna be your first one and everything's gonna lay on top of it. So this is when I use my bobble. I just feel so important. I'm gonna go in and tie that bobble down. Section 1. All right, then you're gonna grab underneath your first row. So I just take my hands, find that first row. I'm gonna pop that hair up. Take it, and I'm just gonna twist it. This one I want to be on top of my first one, so it's easier when I pull down. So here's my first section, here's my second section, and I'm just gonna use an alligator clip, which I love these. These are my favorites to use with extensions, and I'm just gonna go in and clip that in. Then, see how I have just that little bit of hair in between my wefts? I'm gonna grab that too, because that's a mistake I see a lot of my clients make, is they forget to brush and wash that hair in between their wefts because there's not much of it, but that can really get tangled and just cause a lot of issues. So, grab that tiny bit, and then just pin it up right here. Then I have my bottom row, grab underneath that bottom row. And if you don't have extensions in yet, you're gonna think like, what are you talking about? But you're gonna feel them when they're in your head, and you're gonna get it, I promise. So, bottom row, and I'm gonna pin that just right on top. So now, that's how I will go get in the shower. And then next I'll show you how I wash my hair.